Yes, yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. UDA's National Vice Chairman, Kipruto Arap Kirwa, dumped UDA today and joined Azimio. And while speaking in Sirisia constituency, Bungoma County, he had this to say.
Kwa hiyo kuanzia leo
yes. From those remarks by Kipruto Arap Kirwa, he is saying that he joined Azimio because he felt that if the other side of UDA actually goes on to win this year's presidency, then actually they will stifle the democratic space Kenyans are actually enjoying. That's what he's saying from those remarks. And then in some earlier remarks, Kipruto Arap Kirwa also stated clearly that he has actually been thinking about maybe dumping UDA for the last about 2 weeks. Immediately, Raila Amolo Odinga picked Martha Karua as his running mate, and Ruto picked Rigathi Gachagua. Kipruto Arap Kirwa maintains that that's when he started getting maybe a change of mind. And that might have also influenced or informed his dumping UDA for Azimio. So in this video, I want us to dig deep to see exactly what that political move means for Raila Odinga and for William Ruto. Because Kipruto Arap Kirwa is not just your ordinary kind of a politician. Kipruto Arap Kirwa is a senior politician in the Kalenjin nation. At some point, some years back, it was even rumored that Kipruto Arap Kirwa was even going to be the Kalenjin kingpin some years back. Kipruto Arap Kirwa also served as agriculture minister during Kibaki's regime. And the mere fact that William Ruto saw it fit to pick Kipruto Arap Kirwa as UDA's vice national chairman, that technically means that Kipruto Arap Kirwa was the substantive UDA national chairman. Because him being a Kalenjin, I know William Ruto could not just appoint another Kalenjin as UDA's national chairman, maybe because of perception. So William Ruto had to pick Johnston Muthama as UDA's national chairman for perception. And then he checkmates Muthama using Kipruto Arap Kirwa. So Kipruto Arap Kirwa is not just your ordinary kind of a leader or a politician. This was the engine driving UDA. So in this video, I want us to dig deep to see exactly what that political moves mean and portends for Ruto and Raila. But before we dig deep into that analysis, in case you've bumped here for the very first time and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Yes, just as I've stated, Kipruto Arap Kirwa was the substantive UDA national chairman. He was the engine driving UDA. And the mere fact that he has actually resigned from UDA, that can be a clear indication or a manifestation that already he has seen exactly what is going on in UDA. He has seen the kind of desperation and disorganization in UDA party. And he believes UDA as a party will not be able to win this year's presidential election. So Kipruto Arap Kirwa, being a seasoned politician, he does not just want to be a part of a losing team. He rather joins a winning team, but not being part of a losing team. That's exactly why Kipruto Arap Kirwa has just decided to quit UDA for Azimio. He believes UDA is not going anywhere. That is one thing here. And then secondly, politics is all about interest. I'm seeing a Kipruto Arap Kirwa who is trying to find some soft landing spot in the next government. And now that he believes Oda might not win, he knows that should he stick with Oda, then actually he's going to be in the political cold. He's just going to be a nobody. But if he joins Azimio, which he knows as the highest probability of winning, he can actually land a government appointment. So Kipruto Arap Kirwa is actually angling for a government appointment in the Azimio government. And he strongly believes Azimio is most likely going to form that government. That's also a reason that might have informed his dumping order for Azimio. And then also if you look at Kipruto Arap Kirwa, Kipruto Arap Kirwa is a seasoned politician. In fact, he served as Cherangani Member of Parliament for about 20 years. So he's a seasoned politician. And if you look at William Ruto comes out as a politician who micromanages everything. I know William Ruto was most definitely trying to micromanage Kipruto Arap Kirwa in order. And Kipruto Arap Kirwa, being who he is, in my considered opinion, I tend to believe he felt that he was even more senior politically than William Ruto. So there was no need he could actually allow William Ruto to actually micromanage him, to dictate for him on how maybe he can act as UDA's vice national chairman. So I also believe Kipruto Arap Kirwa is just trying to rebel against William Ruto's dictatorial kind of tendencies. That's also the message Kipruto Arap Kirwa is trying to send to Kenyans. And actually through that short clip, he has just talked about that. And then Kipruto's move to join Azimio also brings us to the issue of the running mates for Raila Amolo Odinga and William Ruto. In fact, this year's election, the issue of a running mate is also going to influence who eventually wins this year's presidential election. In fact, if you look at the two running mates, it's a given fact that Raila Odinga picked the best running mate. A running mate that is giving Raila some kind of traction, some kind of mileage on the mountain and even nationally. On the side of William Ruto picked the wrong running mate. And that running mate is actually causing William Ruto a decline, or rather the running mate William Ruto picked is actually declining William Ruto's popularity on the mountain and also across the country. That is so because on the mountain, a good majority of mountain Kenya people actually preferred Professor Kithure Kindiki. And even there was a vote that was taken that Professor Kithure Kindiki clearly won. So by Ruto picking Rigathi Gachagua is also a big blunder that I know is going to cause William Ruto seriously as August election approaches. And already there are some casualties we are now seeing for Ruto just picking Rigathi Gachagua. We are seeing William Ruto's trusted lieutenants now dumping him for their political rivals. So I'm also seeing the running mate factor also playing a role in William Ruto actually losing his trusted lieutenants. So even before I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, that move by Kipruto Arap Kirwa is a confirmation that in this year's presidential elections, most likely it will be very hard for William Ruto to actually beat Raila Amolo Odinga, because the campaigns just started officially today. And already, if you look at William Ruto, we used to know some times back, William Ruto was seriously enjoying some fanatical kind of a following on the mountain. But upon Ruto and Raila picking running mates, we are seeing Raila actually overtaking William Ruto on the mountain. And as time goes by, I honestly believe Raila will automatically overtake William Ruto on the mountain. And now that even in Kalenjin Rift Valley, leaders from Kalenjin Rift Valley are also dumping William Ruto is also a very big blow to William Ruto in his quest to actually unite the Kalenjin nation fully behind him. Because as I talk right now, already Elgeyo Marakwet Governor Alex Tolgos is in Azimio supporting Raila Amolo Odinga. There's this one of Joseph Nanok, not Nanok. This governor, yes, John Lonyangapuo. John Lonyangapuo is also actually supporting Raila Amolo Odinga and not William Ruto. And if you look also in Uasin Gishu County, there is also a very strong aspirant in the name of Buzeki. William Ruto and Buzeki are not politically together. They are not reading from the same page. Same to Alfred Keterna and the Hills Member of Parliament. Same to Mishra. In Bomet County, actually Isaac Ruto is also rumored that they are not very much in good terms with William Ruto. So you can see clearly that in Kalenjin Rift Valley, William Ruto has very serious problems that if he's not careful, if he does not actually address them properly, then he might actually end up losing some serious votes in the Kalenjin nation. And also not to forget in Baringo, Gideon Moi. In fact, upon Gideon Moi announcing that he's going for Baringo senatorial seat, I'm very much sure that Gideon Moi is going to win Baringo senatorial seat very early in the morning. And Gideon Moi also just announced that now he's starting official campaigns for Raila Amolo Odinga in the Rift Valley. So you can see clearly that William Ruto's options, rather chances, of winning this year's presidential elections, as August election approaches, his options and chances are actually being narrowed. They are actually being narrowed. So it will be very, very hard for William Ruto to actually win this year's presidential elections, I mean. And I'm saying that with a lot of confidence, without any fear or contradiction at all. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did state when we were starting, in case you've bumped here for the very first time, and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Our fans and subscribers here, God bless you, God bless Kenya. Any other person watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible, subscribe, give this video a like.